I'm making a bagel right now, so okay, my hair looks so bad. So bad right now. So I'm gonna like hide it so y'all don't have to see how bad my hair looks. Put it in a bun. I think I'm just gonna fast forward this part because I really want to focus on the skin. So yeah. Okay, yeah, so I did something really freaking simple. Y'all already know I always prime with Professional, and I would put it in my T-zone right around here, some of my cheeks too, a little bit on my forehead, like that. And I really like to like pat it in to my pores so that the primer doesn't just disappear, it actually like fills in my pores. I don't have that many pores, but you know, I just want a smooth base. I kind of did this like shadow liner thing. I'm mostly just drawing a line with my eyeshadow. It's a brown eyeshadow. And I'm gonna clean up the edges with some concealer after. It's like such a simple look for me, which is okay. It's okay to be simple sometimes. It's just yeah. So I let my primer sit for a little bit. Usually I let it sit for longer, but I have to get on with the video. So lately I've been using my LA Girl foundation, this the right color, in Coffee, and my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation in Earth. So what I do is I take the Anastasia one and I put that around the edges, like around here, and then I take the LA Girl and I put that in the middle and I blend them together, and I really like how it looks with them together. The only thing I don't like about this foundation, the LA Girl one, is that it's dewy, right? So I find that I have to touch it up a lot and it breaks down a lot quicker than my other foundations, but it's okay. I just learned to work with it. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the Anastasia, some here too. I just like when I mix them, like the color looks so much better on me. In a way, like the Anastasia one kind of bronzes the perimeters up because it is a little bit warmer in a way. So yeah, and the colors like looks really good when I mix these together. Like it's full coverage too. It's just the way it wears, not the best, but it's okay. So right after that, I'm just gonna put some concealer down. I'm not gonna put too much today, just some like under my eyes, some to clean up my eyeshadow, some here. I always have to put some there on my nose and then a little bit on my forehead. And then I take this LA Girl foundation in chocolate and take this brush, dirty, needs to be cleaned, and I just put it in all my contour areas because it looks better and it lasts longer than powder. So that's a tip if you want your cream contour to, your contour to last, you gotta cream contour. Well, see how the concealer like really cleans up the eyeshadow so that it doesn't look like a disastrous mess. I also put some cream contour on my nose too. That's all I use to do my nose. And I blend my contour up, always blend it up because I don't want to bring it down because it's gonna make my cheeks look lower and I don't like that look. And I take this one that I use for my concealer, I go under. Okay, so I've already started because I forgot to press record, but I'm baking now. I use my banana powder and I kind of use a generous amount. Some people might cringe at the amount of powder I use because I do get oily in this area and I do not like to get shiny throughout the day. So I pack on the powder. And I like this powder because it's very finely milled and it really like absorbs into your skin. That's what I like about it. I put some like all around this area, some underneath my contour, and lastly on my forehead, in between my brows. That's all I do for my baking. Yes, it looks really white on camera, but it's actually more yellow in person. So it's not this white. The camera just, I don't know, the exposure maybe is too high. But yeah. And now I set all my contour areas, which some people don't do. They just leave their cream contour as is, but I don't see how that could work, so I always set mine. Just kind of pat the powder into the contour because I don't want to move it. And I'm going to highlight, so I've avoided putting any powder in that area because I highlight on top of my concealer. And I'm using my Maybelline Master Curl, my all-time favorite highlighter. Like out of all highlighters I've tried, this is my favorite. Just use this Morphe E48 brush. I just put some right here too. Well, I'm gonna let my face bake and then I'm gonna come right back. Alright, so my bake is still on. It's been probably like 7 minutes. So a lot of people struggle with taking off their powder because sometimes they take off what's underneath, and what you need to do is kind of press the powder in as you're blending. You don't want to just dust it away because you're gonna take off product. So I'm pressing it in using this like small blending brush, and I always take off this part first. And same thing here. You're gonna press it into your skin. Always looks so flawless after I take off this powder. That's why I love the powder. Then I always take my LA Girl, what is this called? Pressed powder. And I just kind of put some down here because I don't want it to be too white. I put some there. Here too, on my chin. I avoid these areas because I want it to be highlighted. One is like really pink. It's not even showing up on camera the way it should be. One is really pink and one is more peachy. I kind of mix them together. And I love blush. So yeah, really like that blush. I'm gonna highlight my nose and brow bone. I'm just gonna bring you guys closer so you can see like how flawless and smooth the foundation is, and like the powders and everything. That is the finished makeup look.